Hello, welcome you all to this session. I am Srinivas BM from Alvas Institute of Engineering and Technology, Mudbidri, Mangalore. Now I am going to present our project, that is G-Object Search. So let us get into the contents of our project, that is okay, let us go with our contents. First one is introduction, second one is demonstration with the help of flowchart, advantages and disadvantages, applications, and future work and references. So let us go with one by one, that is introduction. Today, as we are in the computer or electronic world, so we may come across various objects, images, symbols, etc., which are known or unknown to us. But if we are eager about unknown object means, that is, but if we are eager to know the detailed information of unknown object means, but the thing is here, we just know the image or structure of those unknown objects or the symbols. At least we don't know the name of those unknown objects over which we are eager about actually. Then how will we get the detailed information of those unknown objects or symbols? Here, at least if we know the name of those unknown objects means, we could have searched on the internet by typing their respective names on the web browser. But the question is here, we don't know any name or any information regarding those unknown objects except the structure or symbol. Then how will we get the detailed information of those unknown objects or symbols? So for that such kind of problems, I thought an innovative idea, that is G-Object Search. This G-Object Search is purely a software tool or an application which make use of internet facility for its operation in finding the solution of the problem of unknown objects. So let us come to know the operation with the help of this flowchart. Consider that the people or the students having the query about unknown objects means people or the students are eager about unknown objects to know the detailed information of those unknown objects. Like, this is the problem domain. These are the unknown objects to us. You may recognize this as the Olympic symbol. But if you know the name and if you know the name of this unknown object, but if you want to search through the internet means you can write its name on the internet browser, that is Olympic. But if you don't know the name of this object means, like this one and this one, if you don't know the name of this unknown object means, how will we get the detailed information of these unknown objects? So for that such kind of problems, we need to make use of G-Object Search software tool or application which is integrated with the web browser like Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, or an Internet Explorer like this is. These are the web browsers: Opera Mini, Mozilla Firefox, Safari, Google Chrome, and Internet Explorer, or etc., which are integrated with this web browser. Now consider that the Google Chrome web browser is having G-Object Search. It means G-Object Search, a software tool or application, is integrated with Google Chrome web browser. So on complete integration, we need to open the web browser. That is, this is the indication of Google Chrome G-Object Search is integrated with Google Chrome web browser. After that, you need to open this web browser. Open it. Okay. This is the home page where you can see the integration of this Google Chrome web browser. That is Google Object Search. This indicates the Google Object Search software tools integration on the Google search engine home page. So after that, what you need to do this integration, we need to click on that Google Object Search link mentioned on the same page. It means we need to click on this Google Object Search link. So let us click. Okay, this is the home page of Google Object Search tools main page, where we can see search Google with an unknown object, structure, an image or an symbol. Click here to draw an unknown object, structure, an image or symbol. It means here we need to click to draw our unknown object to get the detailed information about that unknown object. So let me click. Okay, this is the drawing space where we can draw our unknown objects like this one, this one, this one, this one, or this one. Actually, what are these? So in order to answer for this question it means in order to know the detailed information of these unknown objects means we need to draw these unknown objects into that drawing space. So for that, for example, let me consider this as an unknown object. So we need to draw this unknown object into that drawing space. So let us draw now. Here we need to draw that unknown object. So here we are drawing. After this complete drawing process, we need to click on search page. So thereby we'll get the information of this particular unknown object. So let me click. Okay, this is the GObject search results of matched results of unknown objects which we have drawn in that drawing space actually in before. So here what we need to do is we need to recognize the object or the symbol or image which we have drawn in that drawing space. So let us recognize our unknown objects one by one. Okay, here these two are matching to our unknown objects. It means these are the unknown objects for which we are eager about to know the detailed information about this unknown object. So let us click on that particular unknown object so that we can get the some of the information, or we can say detailed information about that particular unknown object. So let us click on that. Okay, this is our unknown object for which we are eager about actually in before. So what is this? In order to know this particular unknown object, we need to see this. This is a current source symbol which can be used for the representation of electrical farads and so on. It means this unknown object is a current source symbol which can be used for the representation of electrical parameters. It means here by just clicking on that object means we'll get some of the information. If you want more information means we need to click on this more results. Thereby we get the detailed information about these kind of unknown objects for which we are eager about and we don't know their names also. Thereby you get the detailed information about unknown objects. So let us see the advantages and disadvantages of our project. It has very simple searching method. That is just by drawing. It means here we are employing the use of searching method of drawing. So it is very easy to search on the internet. It is very easy to handle and operating. It gives more knowledge about unknown objects or symbols in different ways, and etc. And similarly, there are some few disadvantages. That is, its accuracy of giving matched results is purely depends on user who draws those unknown objects or symbols. That is based on the clarity of the drawn unknown object on the drawing space. So let us see the applications of our project. It can be used especially in academics by the students in their studies, or by the lecturers in their lecturing methodologies, sometimes in domestic purposes by the users or the people. And last finally, it can also be employed in instrumentation industries to know the detailed information of unknown objects like structures, in symbols or images, which will come across in industrial jobs or applications. And these two are the future works which we need to do yet to be done in future. This GObject search software tool has to be integrated in all the web browsers. And second one is, this software tool has to be more developed in such a way that it can capable of predicting the user's unknown input, that is unknown object, to a suitable predicted result. And these two are the references which I have taken from Google, which we have referred. Google search engine's homepage and some other relevant sources which suits for our project. And second one is case studies of real life by the students and by the lecturers and by the industrialists to build our project. And last finally, I would like to thank this page. And last finally, I would like to thank instructors from UC Berkeley, Professor Jan Darner and Professor Mark Cooper Smith. And also I would like to thank mentors from FICE, Professor H.S. Jamadagni and Professor Vishwanath Talasila. And last finally, I am very grateful to our instructors and guides from FICE Bangalore. That is Miss Minka Handu Madam and Mr. Rajiv S.G. Sir. Thank you. One and all. Yes, thank you.